Hi everyone, sorry about the not finished video last time with me saying see you later sort of thing. Okay, as I said, I can only get 15 minutes of video in, so I'm not good for time. But I'm apologised, and I'm going to continue it on anyway. So, I'd like to talk about my other nappies that I've been using since he was 10 months, okay? And obviously I didn't go out buy a ton of nappies when he was 10 months. Okay, I just did it slowly and surely. And yes, I know the phone's quite low now, but that's because it needs to be on charge. So the nappies that I first used on Eric was these white ones, and this is the actual very first nappy I actually used on him. Okay, these are Tots Bots. Okay. And as we all know in England, if you go into Tesco's, you're only going to find Tots Bots. You're not going to find any other brand of cloth nappies. You'll find tons of brands of the disposables, but not that many of cloth nappies. Okay, just Tots Bots, and it's the same in boots as well. Okay, and I wouldn't recommend going boots for cloth nappies because it's more expensive. Last time I went in there to check for cloth nappies, it was about £15. Where in Tesco's, these were 11, and that's only for a single pack. So single pack in Tesco's, 11. Single pack in Boots, 15. That's the last time I checked. Okay. Well, that's in my area. Every area is different, so just bear with that in mind. Always go around having a look at the prices first before you decide which shop you're going to buy from. That's my advice, because that's what I did, and I was correct. Because I was about to go in, because when I was in Boots, I checked, I saw, I was going to buy cloth nappies, and then my mum said, well, have you looked in Tesco's? I was like, oh yeah, I'll look at the prices first. So I was about to spend about £30 on nappies, only 2 nappies. I was like, nah. So I went to Tesco's, they were a lot cheaper. I couldn't find any other cloth nappies anywhere else, and I got these. So I got this one and a Moons and Stars one. Okay, but that's in the wash. And it's white on the inside. And at first, it's soft enough that you can rub it on your face. Okay, and then when you put it through the wash, it isn't soft anymore. Okay, it's like rough and roughy hard sort of thing. But it's not like bad enough that you can't put it up against the baby's skin. Okay, it's not that bad at all. You can still put up against the baby's skin, and you can still put your face on it. Okay, and I'd say that I'd say that it's really good. Also, you'd also want to use a liner on your nappies anyway, because it will catch the poo, and you can just plonk it in the toilet. I would never pick up the actual thing, okay, because you never know how big their poo might be. I always say just plonk it in the toilet as it is, like that. Okay. And, yeah. And, basically, that's what it is. And then you have this little bit here added to it. Okay, you can take them both off, but I'm only going to take one off so you can see. Okay, and that's what comes with it. Okay. And this side and this bit here are basically the same thing, and then on the inside is like a lot softer that you can rub your face up against constantly, wherever and whenever. So you can do that. So that's so soft. Some videos on YouTube will say that the Tots Bots has one microfiber layer and one bamboo layer, but the thing is I don't really know. So it doesn't say anywhere. Doesn't even say whether it's an all-in-one or not. So when I first got them, I actually went up to the customer services. I said, I'm not sure, are these all-in-ones? What are they? And they actually opened the actual packet to show me, because I wasn't sure. So now you know, because I couldn't find any to begin with at first on YouTube. So, and then a couple of weeks later, that's when I started finding them. But that is basically it. So now you know it's got that in bit, because you can't see it in the pack, can you? But now you know. Okay, I wouldn't put inserts in it. I did it on one of them, the Moons and Stars ones, for the night time, but then it started stretching this part out. So I had to stop doing it, and I had to try and I left it for so long that it actually got back to its normal stretchiness. So I don't know how that sort of thing works out, but it actually got back to its normal stretchiness and its normal size. So I think it happens in the wash. Okay, now the other nappy I have is this nappy. It's another Tots Bots nappy. Okay, and you can rub this up against your face and that. And it's got this tongue. Okay, you don't need to add anything to it, or it hasn't got anything attached to it. Now these nappies are the nappies I use at night time. I don't use any other nappies apart from these sort of Tots Bots nappies. Okay, and I put the insert in. And I know what you're thinking, that's so thin, right? How can you use it as a night nappy? But you can, basically. In this part here, you can fit up to about 3-4 inserts. Okay, and get on to inserts. The inserts I use are washcloths and Muslim towels. And as I said, the other inserts I got was when I had my when those nappies came. Those are the only time I got those like proper inserts. Okay, whereas these are what I used to begin with. Now Muslim towels are really, really absorbent. Okay, some people I looked up online actually use Muslim towels for newborns and premature babies. Okay, to cloth nappy their newborns and premature babies. So it shows you how absorbent they are, obviously. Okay, and I would say, okay, and as I said, washcloths. Washcloths I only started using about a month ago, around Christmas, so, well, beginning of December. Okay, because my mum, she bought a packet of cloths, and she came home and she realised that in those packet of cloths was a pack of washcloths with it, that came with it. And she said to me that she doesn't use washcloths, and all those that don't know what washcloths are, she told me, because I didn't know what it was at the time, that washcloths are what you use to wash plates in the sink. Okay, plates, that's what she said it was. So I know a lot of you probably know, and I know you're thinking I'm probably stupid for not knowing, but I didn't know. And basically, that's what I started using, and they're really good actually. They are actually really good and absorbent. Okay, and one day, okay, I think it was last week, okay, put a wash load in. As we pulled them out, okay, a cloth, okay, was actually in the wash load. We didn't know about it at all. We're assuming my son Eric, I'm just going to call him Eric, okay, I can't be, because I keep calling my son, it's like, he's my son has a name, so Eric, okay, we didn't realise that he put it in there. The thing is, he loves helping us out, okay, we've got to the point where, when we're putting them in the thing, we're having to actually double check through it, okay, and we didn't check through it because during that whole time we didn't let him into the kitchen, okay, and he went in there once, and we checked, and we thought, he didn't put anything in, okay, and because that's where we keep the nappy bin, okay, and trust me, it doesn't smell at all. They say it's like, if you let the air get to it, then good, but the reason why I keep it in the kitchen is so it's next to the thing, okay, and it's actually hygienic. It is hygienic to us anyway. Well, and to be honest, a lot of people keep their nappy bins in the kitchen, okay, if you look it up properly, okay, and so we didn't realise, and my mum said, well, I can't use that for wiping down surfaces because it's been washed with the nappies and that, so you can have it. So I was like, okay, I'll have it. And what I do is I just fold it down here so it can fit in, okay. I put it up against there, as I would do with my other inserts when I'm doubling them up. And I put it up against here like that, and I would just put it in here, like so. Like that, basically, all the way to the end. And so that's basically it. And they are so absorbent. It lasts for like the whole night, and my son goes to bed between 6 and 8, okay, and he wakes up between 9 and 12, sometimes 9 o'clock. Or rarely, sort of thing. It's like a rarely, sometimes 9 o'clock, mostly between 10 and 12. So, gives you an idea how long it lasts for, and it lasts for that long. And we don't change his nappy until after breakfast, just in case he does a number 2. Okay, and see, there's other nappies I have. Okay, pop-in nappies. Okay. I'm not going to say what the price is of these because I got these for free. It wasn't a gift or anything. I just got them for free. It was like real nappies. I got them free off of real nappies. It's not like renting or anything. They just give it to you for free. Okay, it's like a starter pack. And I'm not a big fan of these. When I first put them on Eric, they were rubbish. For the first 2 times I put them on him, rubbish. So I kept them off of him for about a month and a half, and then I had no choice but to use them on him again, and he was fine ever since then. Okay, but it just really annoys me. It's like you got this, okay, it's like it's got like 2 parts to it, so it's like you got this, and you got this extra absorbent bit there. Okay, and I looked it up, and it's like all microfiber. Okay, well, a lot of people say it's a lot microfiber. I don't know. I think it might be, might not be. Okay, and the reason why it's saying that is because my cousin stayed around one night and she put her whole cereal down his nappy bin, and she knew it was his nappy bin, and she forgot at the same time that it was his nappy bin. So, and it stained. So you have to. So imagine in about the 5 actual washes I put it through to try and make sure it was healthy again, but that just stayed. But yeah, so, and then you have to actually take it apart with this, and it's different on the other side. I'm not going to take it apart to show you how to put it together. It's like, you know how to put it together when you see it. But with this, I say, because my mum can't put her hand in the actual things, or she finds it hard to actually do the inserts. What it is, it's like, what's it? It's, I say to her, Mum, can you do me a favour? Can you do the pop-in nappies for me? And it makes her feel like she's helping me. So, that's basically how it is. And with this, I'd say this would actually work from birth. I would definitely say this works from birth. Okay. Because it can go through that small. So, I'd say definitely from birth. Okay. So, yeah. So that's those nappies I have so far. And as I said, the little blooms is in the wash, so you'd have to wait a good few hours before that video comes out. So I will speak to you all later.